Hey everybody, and welcome back to Fresh Set. I'm Sabrina.
And I'm Kevin,
I
apparently,
don't
if
know
I can
why I had
remember
to
my head,
yell.
my name, yeah.
I don't know why I had to yell at everybody.
Yeah, we're off.
Um,
Already.
yeah, we are back. It's been a long time, a longer
It has.
break than I think we thought.
I think it'd be more than we expected to, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, we're here. We are back now, and it is testing week.
Testing week. Yes.
Testing week 1.
Yeah, not shakedown. We
Yeah.
had shakedown, I guess, for everything with the nuts and bolts stayed together, unless you're Hajar.
Yeah.
But it is the official testing week.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we still have a few weeks before the first race comes. But today was the last day for car reveal, livery reveals. Even though we saw some cars on track. Some of them had already released their livery. Some of them hadn't. Some of them had like a dummy livery.
Some of them fooled us.
Yeah. And so yeah, we are here to talk about the cars, the
Yep.
liveries for 2026. What year are we? 2026.
2026. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we saw, and then what we kind of saw on track too at the shakedown, which is all completely subject to change, and probably none of them will look exactly as they were, at least in that first week, where it was supposed to be closed, but then they gave us all a look at it anyways. Yeah.
Weird. And I mean, the people are going to have different liveries for, which we've seen before. They're going to have different liveries for their home race, like the team's home race, or
Well, those are special ones. Yeah.
Yeah, special liveries, but this is the standard livery of the team.
Yeah.
Going forward, we got a lot of the race suits were released as well. Some were
All of them,
before
yeah.
the livery. But the race suits, we've seen some of those, or all of them. Which we're not going to talk about the race suits, but
we can mention them. I'm not going to put them up on screen, but we can mention them.
Yeah.
Because there is a couple that I really do like.
Ooh,
when we get to it, I'll talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, not jumping right in. Before we jump in, we're all messed up. If you are not already, make sure to follow us on social media at Fresh Set Podcast, wherever, on any social media really, as well as wherever you get your podcasts, and YouTube at Fresh Set Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Did I say follow?
Follow. You can say it again.
It's
worth 2 follows.
Yeah, exactly. We are worth 2 followers. There's 2 of us, so follow twice. Actually, don't do that because that means you'd unfollow. But if you hit follow,
you're thinking way too much about this.
Yeah, you know what? It's first day back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's get into the cars.
Yeah, so I might as well just share my screen here.
Yeah. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see.
If you're watching on YouTube, yeah. Otherwise, we'll just talk about it. Yeah.
We'll post it.
So without looking at too many of my personal things, that's as you pointed out before. This is just a general overview of what. So we'll go through one by one.
Yeah.
And it's in order of how they were revealed, I believe. Yes, it was. Yeah. So we'll go to the first one. We have probably the shocker of the reveals. And stop giggling when I say shocker. It's the Red Bulls. It is a callback-ish to the older reveals. Liveries. You got a lot more of the lighter blue. There's a lot more detail than you can see here in the blue, where it's not just like that one solid kind of metallic blue. It's like not splotchy. I don't know how to explain it, but there's different shades mixed in together.
It's
but it comes
like
out with
wave or flame or whatever you would call it.
Yeah. a lot closer to what you'd get in a Red Bull can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
When I first saw it, I immediately was like candy wrapper. And I think I had
yep.
messaged you the same thing. I was like,
Did.
it looks like, and I think it was just like the shine on it as well looks like candy wrapper.
Yeah.
But I don't hate it. I like that they've switched up their blue a little bit. Yeah.
I think it's quite. I think it's quite a bit. I like the Red Bull on the wing. I know they've had the Red Bull on the wing. Sorry, the nose before, but the white outlined Red Bull looks a lot better. At least you can see it a lot more.
Yeah.
And then the first time we get to see Max's number 3 on there, which he took out Daniel Ricciardo for dinner or gave him a drink or something. I don't know. But immediately I noticed kind of almost like when this, I think it was the start of the regulations for 2022 or the year after, where they had that real, the kind of canopy kind of look for their intake. They're one of the only ones that has, instead of like a little loop, like a little tongue shape for that intake, the air intake, it's now it's that over, what they call it, I think they called it an overbite thing, I can't remember exactly, but it's more so, it's longer on the top than it is on the bottom, so it actually has to come in underneath. So it's a little bit different than most of the cars this year, and kind of going back to, like I said, like I think it was 2022 or 2023, where they tried things and then they moved away from it. But
yeah, it's back.
Yeah, it's back.
Basically, it's back.
If it makes it to
Fair.
What is it? March. We'll
March
see.
8th, maybe.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, I like it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna look really cool under lights.
Yes.
So when we get to a night race, I think it's gonna look really, really cool.
Oh yeah, I'm immediately thinking something like Singapore.
Yes.
Where it's gonna look really good there. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah. And at the same time, we get the RBs.
Yeah.
The Racing Bulls, which pretty much last year's. Yeah. Although this was, it doesn't do it justice here. It was more of a matte finish when we saw it. I know this looks a little bit shinier. Might just be for the picture. I don't know if they're going to keep it that way. Number on the fin looks a lot better than it was.
Yeah, I think there's more white in it this year.
There is.
I think. But yeah, I mean, it's a Racing Bulls.
Well, yeah, yeah.
I don't think I've ever really loved their liveries. When they do their special liveries, they do really well.
They do, yeah. I do kind of
their standard liveries.
I do kind of like this one a little bit more. Maybe it's because now they're able to change the way their wheel wells look a lot more. I do like the white walls in there. If it stays, again, I don't know. But I do like that look of that. I did notice though, when you see it on track on the shakedown, didn't really love it as much. It did kind of look boring on track.
Yeah.
It did.
Slow.
Yeah. It didn't really have that same kind of feel.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I don't have much to say about the Racing Bulls, unfortunately.
There you go.
Not one of my favorites.
Moving on, we got Haas. So this is also their first year of being, yes, but they were always very white.
Yeah.
This was their Toyota Gazoo Racing. I do like the GR on the fin.
Yeah.
I really do. I think it really suits it.
Yeah. Not that they don't look like racing cars, but like, you know, when you're a kid and you get like little toy racing car, like this is what they look like. You know?
Yeah.
So
it's got enough red that it actually looks a little fast.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
It's whipping by you.
Yeah, it has more pop than last year's did, or most of them did in the last few years, I think.
Yeah, because one year, it wasn't last year, I guess it was 2 years ago, they had where it was pretty much all black.
Yes.
Black with like touches of white and then a little bit of red. So yeah, I think this is another one that's probably gonna look good at night.
Yeah.
Under like a Singapore or Yeah.
Moving on, we have a completely new design, new team, same team, new team. I keep thinking of that with Dave Franco thing, same, but
Takes it.
We have the Audi team, formerly known as Stake. Um,
Steak F1,
yeah,
which is a big
I want.
change to steak.
Yeah, I want to know what you think of this one. You tell me because I
I
have
like
some
it.
opinions on this one.
I mean, it looks like a Duracell battery. But I
Okay,
like it. I think as their first entry, um, the sleek grayish ombre to black, and then is it orange? Like
so that's one thing I have a problem with it.
okay,
When we first get the reveals, everything is like red, and I've seen when you look at it on. I don't remember seeing it on track, but first we saw the reveal, the stream, it looked red,
yeah,
but then every picture that showed up looks orange,
yeah.
orangey
That's why I
red.
was like, I can't tell.
So I don't know what it is. I think it's supposed to be red, but maybe it's a finish that's on it that makes it have that kind of color change effect.
Yeah, I mean because Audi red is their
Traditionally, yeah, it's
usually in
it's
their
it's silver and
rings,
red.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean I like it as a sleek, just not that it looks like a regular car by any means, but I think it's just the an Audi. Like I think this is what I expected from them.
Okay.
So you don't sound like you like it at all.
Well, when we first got their reveal as a team, the car they showed, I'd like that paint job a lot better. I like that livery a lot better. This one, I do like it. I love the silver, not chrome, just a silver kind of. I don't know if it's a matte or if it's supposed to be a matte.
Yeah.
But either way, I like that tone of silver that's on it. That kind of looks a little bit muted. I like the red around the intake. When it comes to the red behind the Revolut sign, it feels like they just ran out of time and they just stopped it right there. I
I
could
can
have
see
done
that.
a little with a little bit better of a transition. It feels like I feel like I want to like it, but I don't like it as much as I feel like I want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird to say,
Yeah.
but yeah, it
That's
to
what I mean.
me,
Like it does look like a Duracell battery.
yeah, I
Like
do like the pops of color.
yeah.
I just feel like they could have like that transition. Just it feels weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and I mean, like you said, the red and orange. I mean, all of these reveals are happening under like insane light shows. There's all kinds of cameras on them. Like we won't know true color until
yeah.
we see it
Well, I
close up
do
on track.
remember I didn't like this one on track when I saw it. It didn't look as good as I thought it was going to look.
It looks
For
like a
the
concept car.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
it it just looks like when they're, which we'll kind of talk about McLaren a little bit, with their concept car on track, but um, it, it I agree it doesn't look necessarily finished. Or was it the year? Was it Alpine that they kind of stripped everything? It
yeah. They
wasn't
went to a
black,
lot of they
or
went to a lot of carbon fiber.
yeah, the
Yeah,
carbon fiber. Like it I do see where you're coming from with that. It does look unfinished, but I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but it's one where I feel like I want to like it more than I do.
Fair,
Yeah,
fair.
that makes no sense, but yeah, that's just
That's
how I feel, and you can't
that's
tell
fair.
me my feelings aren't valid.
These are my feelings.
Moving on, we have. I wish I had better views of this, but we have the AMG, Petronas, Mercedes, F1 team. Terrible name, but we have this one.
Yeah. Um,
I,
this is not a great picture of it, but it's a nice livery.
See, I feel like this is the best picture of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
like the
okay.
view from the top. I saw the explanation they had put up an so there was a lot of controversy about what it looked like. I saw online like a lot of people just back and forth
Mm.
of what it looked like online, and so just magically out of nowhere the next day Mercedes put out a
A statement.
not a statement, a it almost looked like it was it, so they put it up as a post like as this is why we did what we did kind of thing, and what the different elements mean to them, and so The green is obviously for the Patronus, obviously the silver arrows, the striped sides, the stripes on the sides there have to do with, I don't believe it's Adidas. It's within one of the companies, but to me it would have made more. I think it might have been Patronus, or sorry, it's for the AMG.
AMG.
It's for the AMG. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
AMG.
To me, it makes more sense if it's the Adidas.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like this view. I don't like the top down view. The
No.
top down view with the stripes, again, just it's a weird look.
I like it. I can see what you mean. Not it's not, is it Mercedes' best livery? Absolutely not.
No.
But I don't mind it. I see them going every year they get a little bit darker. It's like they're going away from not going away from the silver arrows because they're very much still there. Um but their car is getting darker. And then we find during the season sometimes it actually gets a little bit lighter.
It
That they go back to the silver a
it
little
doesn't
bit.
look as dark from like the head on kind of view
Yeah,
because you do have that silver nose.
yeah,
One thing I do like, which I noticed right away, it wasn't there, was the red silver arrow wasn't there. However, it is over. You can't see it. It's right, basically over both shoulders of the driver, on the top
yeah,
there,
yeah,
which is kind of nice. It's kind of like Niki Lauda's looking over your shoulder.
yeah,
So it's a good place to put it there, I think.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I again, it's not my not my the worst one on my
Well,
on my
we'll rank
list.
we'll rank them. Yeah, we'll see
Yeah,
which one you hate the most. But I'm pretty sure I know which one it
yeah,
is. It might be
yeah.
the same one I do.
Probably.
Actually, the big change of this one before we get to this, spoiler alert, Microsoft, a big sponsor for this one.
Yes.
Which, I mean, that Microsoft logo just doesn't work. Why do they have to put the different colored box there, the Windows box there? I don't. It's just like when a big sponsor just is so insistent on having something that just doesn't make sense for a car.
Yeah.
It looks like all those, like sometimes a lot of sponsorships just kind of flow into your livery, and the other times it looks like a international ice hockey team where they have sponsorships everywhere, with whatever space they can put on, and it
Yeah.
just doesn't make sense with anything.
And for a lot of the teams this year, it's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Like the amount
Yeah.
of sponsors that are begging, asking, whatever to be put on the car.
And
Some of the cars, it's like, okay.
fine,
Like,
put them on, but put the Microsoft. Just put
yeah.
Microsoft. You don't need the square Windows box. Are
No.
you sponsored by Microsoft Windows or just Microsoft? Because then Microsoft's a big company. You can just do,
Yeah.
whatever. You don't need that part. I just don't get it. Which
Yeah.
brings us to this one.
God.
We're talking about sponsorships really fucking up a team. I mean, okay, Shell is another big one for Ferrari, and they're
Yeah.
yellow, which kind of works. And they're on there. It's not as big as everywhere else, but they
Yeah.
put the HP logo everywhere. So much so
Yeah.
that there is not one Ferrari symbol that is bigger than an HP symbol.
No.
I mean, look at the small little Ferrari symbol right there,
Yeah.
by the intake, the tiniest little thing.
It's bizarre. And I mean, as you can see, for the Ferrari, they have the white for HP right, in the driver's box, basically. In the seat. Like it's
So
I don't know. And then it's
that's
on
true. I didn't even see that, and it's on the
like
front of the halo, and it's
yeah.
on the front wings, and it's on the back wing, and it's everywhere. I don't mind. See, I had a different opinion of most people than most people. I don't mind the way the white looks. It reminded me of the old Niki Lauda car, Ferrari car. I can't remember what year it was, but that's immediately what I thought when I saw it from the side. This is another one where I hate the top down view. It looks
Yes.
absolutely
Awful.
terrible top down
Yeah.
with all that white.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it from the
Awful.
side, and I don't mind it from the side. I hate the top down.
Yeah. The one thing that I will say is even having the HP stickers on the front and rear wing, at least this year, it's black. So it
Yes.
blends a little
Yes.
bit. um,
But the HP symbols on their racing suits are
yeah,
completely massive. Oh, we didn't talk
they're
about the racing suit I want
huge.
to talk about. But anyways,
Oh,
um,
we can go
y-
back to it.
yeah, we'll go back to it. That's fine. One thing I noticed on this one and on the McLaren too, there might be other cars with it. Did you see the jagged shark fin on the back?
I think I saw it. I noticed it on the
Well,
McLaren
you see it on the
one.
McLaren. I noticed on this one a little bit more, maybe because of that color change. But
Yeah.
I I spent way too much time thinking about why they did it. I don't
You
know
thought
if it.
about this a lot.
I did. I did. I thought about it for several hours,
Yeah.
and I theorized, with all my engineering and aerodynamic knowledge and training, what the technical advantage could be. And I don't know. I wonder if it's a weight saving kind of measure. And so instead of having that completely connected piece, you could just step it down and take out small chunks of carbon fiber.
Oh,
If that's
maybe.
the purpose, I have no idea.
Oh,
But this is my thought. This is, on my 2-hour drive home from somewhere. This is all I
what you're
thought
just
about.
making up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if that is
Yeah.
true, just think of what I could do if I had a little bit of training. So some of these teams should hire me. Um,
I think you're next in line.
um, did you see this on track? So when they did show a lot of the new um drag. It's not a drag reduction system. It's the active aero now that they have. They showed a
Yeah.
lot of Ferraris in action when they were on track. It looked like it didn't really work so smoothly.
Yeah.
It looked like it was just like I designed it.
I was, you know what's funny is it's kind of like, why was Ferrari the team that you
Yeah,
chose to follow for that?
and it's
Like,
and I get it. It's massively technical.
yeah,
It just felt like janky. Like it felt like it was just like it was like a robot that was, like on the
yeah,
fritz. Like it was
yeah,
to walk through a puddle. It looked I don't know if that's just the way it is or if that was just the system that Ferrari chose to make their active aero work. 'Cause I know there's some
yeah.
leeway in the way they make it fold down and up. Um, yeah, it just looked weird.
I hope it was just kinks. I mean, we'll get a better idea in the testing this week. Shakedown was really just to put
Yeah.
what they've
What
developed,
works, what
put it
doesn't.
on
Yeah.
track. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I was like, I wonder if this is just to mess around and see what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I did think it was funny of all teams to choose. Why Ferrari to
Yeah.
like narrow in on it. And we know that they had a couple issues on actually it wasn't the shakedown, it was just them putting the car on track at Maranello, I think it was,
Yeah.
where Lewis had to stop on track. But and
That
they came
was
out very quickly and said, no, 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 nothing's
it was a
wrong.
scheduled stop, and
Yeah.
Charles stopped there too. Whatever.
I mean,
That's
weird place halfway out on the
yeah.
track to stop. But
You couldn't
okay,
stop in a
cool.
runoff. But
Yeah.
yeah, anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, we
Zin
digress.
yeah, Zin a big sponsorship here.
Shocked.
So we can't advertise tobacco products, but we can advertise nicotine.
Nicotine. Yeah.
I don't know. Will they be able to do it on places where,
No.
like, if they're in
Singapore.
Singapore where they don't allow nicotine products? Are they
I
able, like, I know they do it, like, for, like, that's one of the reasons why you couldn't see steak during certain UAE countries because they don't allow gambling.
yeah.
It's against their religion.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just weird. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't really care. It's just funny how tobacco's a no, but nicotine's fine.
Yeah, I thought it was really weird. And then I kind of thought, is this the return of like the Marlboro era? Is this going
I
to
don't think
be?
you'll ever see a Marlboro or like a Camel or any kind of official tobacco product like a cigarette.
Yeah,
No,
they're
I
probably not
yeah,
back.
yeah.
But I was like, is Zyn gonna be like, or is the next one gonna be like vape? Like what
Yeah,
what are we going to be seeing on these cars?
I know.
And I mean, yeah, I was kind of shocked with it when I saw that, and I messaged you. I was like, Zyn is a sponsor
Yeah,
and big enough that
a
it's
couple of them. Yeah, there's right on the nose and then right by
right
their
above
heads.
their numbers.
Yeah,
If that's where it's going to remain, I'm
I believe
assuming it
so. I mean,
is,
you pay
but
for that spot, so
yeah. So, and it's on that one is on their suits as well.
it is on their suits. Yeah,
Um,
their suits probably have a nice little Zyn pouch holder.
Now, do you think any of the drivers use
Zyn?
Zins?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't put it past. You know what? It's popular enough. I wouldn't put it past them. It
Yeah.
is Zyn is a Swedish, or it's owned by a Swedish holding company or something like that. Or it was created in Sweden. Um, it's big in Europe. So, although you would think cigarettes are more popular in Europe than it is nicotine.
That's why I'm like,
I mean, I don't see our
maybe.
French dudes. I mean, I figure like they're gonna if they're gonna smoke, they're gonna smoke.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They probably smoke at home. Like they would never
Oh
get
yeah.
caught outside
Yeah.
smoking. Anyways,
Yeah.
again, we digress.
Yeah. We get it.
Uh,
All right.
moving
On to the
on.
next one.
Yeah.
So we have Alpine.
Come
I
on,
really
Barbie.
hope
Let's go party.
I really hope that Alpine is just trying to like rope a dope teams and be like, well, we're the exact same team because our livery is pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah.
And now it is different ish.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different pink and blue and different
Yeah.
spots. But maybe they're just trying to dummy teams to thinking they're psychologically screwing with them.
Yeah. I think
But it's
it's
the
a
same.
little bit the blue and the pink, they look a little bit more pearlized to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I do like that in the blue.
yeah. Um but yeah, it screams Barbie car to me. Like I had a Barbie Corvette, which was pink. Um and I feel like it was this pink and looked very similar to
Oh yeah,
this, but
it
it was a
is a
two-seater.
yeah.
um but yeah.
This one moves like a two-seater. It
I mean,
did,
that
but
might be
we'll
the
see.
points that they
Yeah.
get. Let's put them both in the same car and yeah, send them on their way.
Yeah. But otherwise it's
But yeah, same.
largely the same.
Yeah.
Nothing to write home about. Really not much to talk about.
No, the only thing that I couldn't remember, and I probably easily could have looked this up, was MSC their sponsor
I
last year as
believe
well?
it was.
Okay.
I know they are sponsors for certain tracks or certain
Yes.
sections of tracks.
Yeah.
Like overall, but I
Yeah.
believe I want to say they were.
Okay, because I just the and again maybe it's the blue that's changed, but I just noticed the MSC logo a little bit more this year
Yeah.
on the car. So
Again, I'm probably like you. I could have checked, but I just looked at it. I'm like, yeah,
easily
it's the
could.
same. It's there.
Yeah, that's
It was there
exactly.
last year.
I was like, oh, that's blue and pink MSC.
And
Cool.
again, maybe that's their trick. Maybe they're like, yeah, it's the exact same as last year. Same title, same sponsors too.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I mean,
they will be hitting
Briatore
podiums all season.
was like, I don't care what the car looks like. He's like, we'll just use the same livery as last year. Put a little pearl on it. We're good. I can see him saying that. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's that one.
That's that.
Then we come to this one. So this was where we
Ugh.
had our first fake reveal, where it
Yeah.
looked like the Williams team was struggling to get it into, I guess, where they were doing their reveal, in a couple weeks before, or a week before that, or something like that. Where I'd like the fake reveal first, or more.
Yeah.
I really did. This is different, but not in a good way.
No, it's
We
incorporating all the blues that they've used throughout their.
Well, that's the Barclays blue.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
and that's the Komatsu. I believe that's the logo, the way it is for Komatsu as well. If they do use a blue, I believe it's that color blue. And then that a lot. I don't know if blah 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 Atlassian,
Atlassian.
if they
Yeah,
have any blue in it, but that's their title. That's the regular Williams blue there.
yeah.
Eh, eh. Is that? And I didn't notice, maybe because I was so focused on the side and the different blues. Do they have is that like a roulette wheel on their wheels? Or it's
It's a good
supposed to be
question.
something?
I don't know. Let me pull. I
Excuse me,
do
just have
have
to
the
sneeze.
car. I do have the car here.
I don't know if that is a roulette wheel. Either way, if you're going to make your car 1,000 different shades of blue, why do you have purple and white on your wheels?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
It just,
This
again,
one didn't work for me.
it doesn't make any sense.
No, this was you had the kids playing with the crayons that fell up, like they were running out.
Yeah,
Like
it's
they
it's like different
were.
Lego sets put together.
Yeah, yeah. Your kids have Lego. They're just putting all the pieces
Yeah,
together.
they're using their
Um,
imagination.
yeah, I didn't love this. And again, maybe if it was like more of an ombre, like gradual,
Yeah,
um, some of the blues changing, but the
yeah, much
choppiness of
like
this.
the Audi for me, where it's just
Yeah,
it's too much of like a staggering change from
yeah.
place to place. It's weird.
And
I
just
don't
too
like I
many
don't like it.
blues.
Yeah, I
I
don't like it.
I don't like it.
I'm not gonna like it when it drives on track. I don't like it now. It's
Yeah.
And they were one of the teams too that did a lot of good special liveries last year.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So hopefully we see a lot of special offers for them because
hopefully.
you don't like this one.
Don't like this one. All right.
All right. Moving on.
Cadillac. Cadillac with the Super Bowl commercial ad reveal, whatever.
Yeah.
Very rah America. And I thought, if it's going to be on Super Bowl and they're going to spend whatever it was, $2 million on a reveal, it better be friggin' good. And it's good.
It's good.
It's good. It's I I don't know how to like it. Like when you look at both sides, I love both flavors, and you're
Both
like,
sides.
this is really cool. And then you see that it's both, like, it's on the same car, and it's
Yeah.
not just two different ones. They might run it one after the other. It's on the same car.
Yeah.
And it's such a cool transition. The fade from the black to the white on the top one, the fade from the white to the black on the other side. And it almost looks like it looks so weird from the top, but weird in a good way.
Yeah.
Like you're looking at Two-Face, the villain from
Yeah.
Batman.
No.
It's
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Limited sponsors, like, no, I shouldn't say limited sponsors. What I should say is the sponsors allowed them to still keep it in the color schemes
Yeah. Yeah.
because they
Like,
do
they
have a
could
lot
have.
of stickers and all that. But
Yeah.
I mean, the
Well, I
only
mean,
one really that's color is Tommy Hilfiger, which is
I don't even
on
see it.
it's on the nose.
Oh, it's on the nose.
Yeah.
But it's probably small enough. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, it's small.
Well, you look at, like, Cadillac, they are Cadillac.
Yeah.
And the Cadillac symbol is black and gold and red, and there is not
Yeah.
one touch of black and gold and red.
No.
And for the amount of times that we've seen black and white on track, especially from Haas, this is how you do black and white.
Yes,
This
exactly.
this is how
Yeah.
you make it interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we were pretty vocal that we were not like, so super excited for Cadillac to come in, or I guess it was around the whole process of it. We knew it
Yeah.
was, anyways, whatever. We're not going to get into that.
Yeah.
But this is how you
Yeah.
make an entrance, and I think it's gonna look fantastic
Y-
during the day. It's gonna look fantastic at night.
Yeah.
I think it's really gonna stress drivers out when they're looking in their mirrors. Yes, their team is talking to them and saying, "Okay, it's Checo behind you, it's Max behind you, whatever." I think when you're just scanning in your mirrors, you're gonna be like, "Who the hell is that?"
Yeah.
Because if it's
It
one
was black
side,
a second ago, but now it's
yeah,
white.
if it's one side, you're gonna see white. If
Yeah.
it's the other side, you're gonna see black.
And
So
then
it has the potential to be really, really scary on track.
yeah. And then you got the white wall tires I really like. The
Yeah,
one thing about this picture that specifically that we're looking at in their reveal is that they're both Checo. Been nice
yeah,
to see Bottas and the
yeah,
other one. You see
yeah,
most teams when maybe there are other pictures when they revealed it that had both of them. I don't really remember.
yeah,
So then bad on F1 for not choosing both cars, but either way,
yeah.
yeah, it's just a great reveal here. We'll get
I
into our
like it
ranking.
a lot.
Yeah. Just put another shrimp on the bobby. And then we come to yesterday's. What day was it?
Today, I think.
Today's, yeah, this
I don't
morning,
even
wasn't it?
know.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
this morning. Yeah.
yeah.
Reveal for McLaren. And it's McLaren.
It's a
And
McLaren.
nothing's changed. And they still have the 45-degree angle, split black and orange on the
Yeah,
backside and the side pod. And it looks like last year's car.
yeah. Um, yeah. It's just not. It's not it. And
I mean, I know there are small differences throughout,
yes,
like of where there's a little bit of orange and where, like I know on the
yeah,
nose, it's more, there's a little bit of that orange there. Sorry, on the wings, front wings, there's a little bit of orange and not the big um, MasterCard signs. The 4-color wheels are now faded instead of just solid colors back,
yeah,
the 4 quadrants, like you're playing, what's that game? Anyways, doesn't matter. And it says Google Gemini, so there's a lot of AI focused sponsors this year. But
yeah.
it's
It's a
McLaren.
McLaren.
Yeah, it's McLaren.
It's a McLaren. We are seeing the number one on a McLaren.
Yeah, whatever.
So so Lando's number one, which we know he chose. So I guess his logo is going to be LN1 for a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to keep the same LN. I think still the LN4 is
I think
still
he's
his
still the
LN4.
LN4, yeah. But he's
Oh
just going
no,
to be
no,
he
actually,
did his
no, he did. He did the helmet reveal. I think it had the 1 on it, didn't
it
it?
had the 1, yeah.
Yes, it
His
did.
helmet
Okay.
does have the 1. It's not incorporated in the
Into the logo.
LN.
Oh, it's just the 1, the number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean it's the McLaren of last year. I think the black stripe is moved up a little bit or back a little bit.
Yeah, and
But it's
so
just
let me ask you, which I
papaya.
already know the answer. Did
Mhm.
you like their shakedown livery or this livery more? And I know your
Loved
answer.
loved their shakedown livery, which
See,
if you don't know, it was all black with touches of orange, which I know they can't do that, but I just thought it looked so.
I don't even think it had any touches of orange, did it? Just the
Did it?
numbers.
I thought it had.
I don't
I could be wrong.
remember. I could be wrong too. I don't think if it was very, very little. I
I
thought it was
did
just an all
save it.
blacked out. But either way, see,
Oh,
I'm.
it was the Mastercard
Oh, it's the
orange.
MasterCard. Okay.
Yeah, and then the McLaren orange and the number.
Yeah. Again, that's another thing. You have to put the MasterCard on your shakedown livery
Yeah.
because it was a closed circuit and there was no media, but you still had to, you know, fall to your knees for your sponsorships here.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. So
It's okay. Yeah, but yeah, no, I really liked the shakedown concept car.
yeah, I'm a little hypocritical because I said I didn't really like it. It was just too much blacked out, and then I got to this, and I don't really like this either. So I don't know what I'm asking for.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And then last but not least.
Almost least.
Yeah.
We have
Last but least.
we have the Aramco Aston Martin. I don't know. Did you watch the reveal? Like, did you actually see the car reveal, like the lead up to the
No,
car? Okay.
no, I saw some of the clips.
So I was able to catch, like, leading up to it was Fernando and Lance talking about the regulation changes and all that stuff. And then leading up to the reveal of the car, which, by the way, they should not have Lance Stroll talk. It's painful. And it's not because I don't like him. It's just it was like Fernando was much more thoughtful in his answers and prepared, it seemed.
I think we
um,
see that a lot with Lance. I don't think he likes interviews. I don't think he
no,
likes
I don't think
public
he. No, he looked. Yeah,
speaking.
he just looked like he didn't care to be there.
Yeah,
It was just he was just doing his job. But I
yeah,
mean,
it's not his vibe.
if they're the face of it, and you gotta do it. Like, just
Yeah,
help them out here. But anyways,
yeah,
um, different, a very very different from last year. Last year they had the whole 007 vibe. Their reveal video and everything was like exciting. This one was just like they had a cello player who was very good, amazing, but it put me to sleep. And it was the whole vibe of the reveal. Like I was bored of it already. And then
yeah.
there was no hype for a reveal. And then as soon as they reveal the car, I'm just like, eh, it's
It's
there.
the same
Okay,
thing.
great.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, from this top down view, you do see like that extra yellow stripe in the back, which
yeah,
look like bee wings or something. I don't know.
yeah.
But it does nothing.
It actually does look like a beetle when you're looking at it
Yeah,
this way. Um, the insect. Um,
this is probably the
but
best view of it.
yeah, but it's the same Aston Martin teal. Is that you call that teal?
No, I don't know why. I would think
Green?
teal's more of a bluish, has a lot more blue in there, but this is
Uh,
a like yeah, whatever. It's a green.
it's the Aston Martin green.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
green. Yeah.
same one that they've used for the last
It's like
10
yeah,
years.
yeah. We're not like mint, but we're a
Yeah.
little darker than mint, but we're not that. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the
Not a
same.
fan. They also had some technical issues, which we've had plenty of time. With their reveal, sound, the online feed kept cutting out.
Yeah, we
I
didn't go
hope,
down for 17 minutes.
uh,
We've never done
yeah,
that.
I hope, I hope this is not like foreshadowing of the car.
Yeah,
But I mean, technical difficulties happen.
happen.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
this was it. This
this was
was
it.
the launch, the
So
car launch.
let's go through here.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you. We can talk about some of our. We don't have to go rank them all one to the bottom. Let's just give us three that we love and three that we just absolutely yeah. Who cares? It's just yeah. uh, if you want to start with your three worst, let's give you your three worst.
My three worst. I'm going Aston Martin, Williams, and I mean, really, just because it hasn't changed at all, McLaren. Uh,
Okay, yeah,
it would
yeah,
it would be a toss up between McLaren or Alpine. Really,
yeah,
those could either of those could be interchanged.
yeah,
But Aston Martin, Williams, yeah, McLaren, Alpine.
yeah. I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with the Williams. My Williams is my number one. I think is the worst, and the Alpine right after that. I'm gonna put in the McLaren because I don't know what I was looking for, but I feel like they could do so much better.
Yeah,
They did great with their last couple of years with their special liveries. So I don't know
yeah,
why and it's
maybe they're
just more so that
saving.
I'm just bored of it.
Yeah,
It's the same. It's been the same for the last the 3 years. No,
yeah. I
Ferrari
yeah.
just made it out of my bottom three.
So I was gonna
Just made it
say
out of my bottom three.
I was I was overall with all the cars. I wasn't so excited about any of that. I mean, Cadillac, yes, which we'll get into our top, but I mean, nothing wowed me necessarily. Um,
Interesting.
it's a lot of like the same. Ferrari, okay,
I've got I have three that I love, just
okay,
flat out love.
love, okay.
Yeah,
All right. Well, you want
I
to
might
go
as well
with
just
your
say it.
you go with
Yeah,
your top three.
I mean, I'm gonna go with Haas as my number three. I
Okay.
do really love it, and I think it's their best design they've ever had in a livery.
Okay.
Um, Cadillac, because it wowed me as soon as I saw it.
Yeah.
And I think it just the more I look at it, the more I just still love it. Like
Yeah.
it's not getting old on me at all. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only been a day, but I've looked at it a lot.
Yeah.
And then the Red Bulls. I think the Red
Oh,
Bull is
okay.
the best livery on track for me.
Okay.
Not it's not bias. It's not. I'm trying to look at it objectively. I do
Yeah.
love the color of the blue, the way it kind of shines, and with the contrast of the actual Red Bull that's always been there.
Yeah.
And then like the name on the wing, I just really like it. So
Yeah.
those are my three.
Mine are similar. I'm going number three, Mercedes. I do like Mercedes. Um, I have the Red Bull as number two. I did have the red. I said it looked like a candy wrapper.
Yeah,
I don't hate it though. I think the blue that they chose, the colors just seem to work. They've stepped away from that. Just here's just navy. Um, they've made it a little bit nicer. So Red Bull number two, and then Cadillac.
yeah.
I mean, there's no way Cadillac cannot be in your top three,
No,
um, unless you hate black and white.
unless you hate freedom in America.
Oh God. And that's our show.
um,
But yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
So
Yeah,
Cadillac.
that's good. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
As a little
Yeah.
bonus,
Oh,
so we said we'd get into it, and we didn't, but I have to say uh, there was I've never been so like uh what's the word I'm looking for? Never been so passionate about a not livery. What's the word I'm looking for here?
race suit.
Race suits and team gear. Um,
Okay.
I've done for three teams specifically.
Oh.
Absolutely the worst team gear. It's
Oh, the
Ferrari.
worst team gear.
Well,
Oh
no, there's
yeah.
two are great, but the worst team gear is Ferrari.
Yeah.
Ferrari, especially because they have to throw up HP everywhere. You know,
Yeah.
they got big targets on the front and the back
Yeah.
of HP. It's bigger than everything. Their actual team gear this year has so much HP on it. It makes me not want to buy it. Like
Yeah.
even just a hat. Like they could just put white stitched HP without the blue on it, and it'd be
Yeah.
fine, and it would be you wouldn't even notice it. But you have to
Yeah.
put the. I guess it's the point, but still, like it's so ridiculously ugly,
Yeah.
and it just ruins the whole wear of when all fans are complaining that there's too much white, and they've been complaining about it for 2 years, and not enough red, and then HP's like, you know what's going to sell this hat? My big blue ass.
More
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
More of me. Yeah.
Dummies.
I would like to know what that contract looks like. Um, because the amount of places that they have put HP, especially now they're putting it all over their merch. Um, I would like to see how much HP is paying them, because it almost at this point it seems like they're paying them more than Ferrari is paying them.
Oh,
Like how much
no,
more
the
did they get more money?
HP I remember was 100, just over 100 million. And I don't know if it was
God.
pounds or euros, but it was over the 100 million. I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't remember what the term was. But could you imagine what that marketing meeting is going to be like, where you're there with HP and Ferrari's giving a concept, their marketing team is giving a concept, and it doesn't have. It's like, well, no, make it more. Listen, we're paying you millions and millions of dollars. We're paying millions of dollars to our marketing team. Let's make this as shit as possible and just lose money. There's no way that nobody can see in these meetings that this is not going to work and it's actually going to hurt our sales.
Yeah.
Like I know there's
Considering people
diehard
have
Ferrari
been
fans.
very vocal about
Yeah,
it
yeah,
for the last few years, and especially. since Ferrari has failed, I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
They have failed at
Yeah.
their liveries. I mean, the Miami one for Carlos's last year. They all this light blue, light blue. So everybody's thinking the car is going to be light blue, and then it's just their suit.
Yeah. And
Um,
when Lewis is moving as slow as my HP with the virus, it's not helping your sales.
yeah, it's just not. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
not it.
So those, that's just the team gear that I hate. The two team gears that I love, Mercedes did a great job this year.
Yes.
I mean, they did a good job last year. They did a great job again this year. I mean, you can't go wrong with some Adidas gear. Their suits are better than they were last year. Last year they had those weird hexagon shapes on it that made no sense to me. But it's not that this year. It looks a lot better. I do like it. But Cadillacs is sleek, their racing suits.
Yeah.
But the one that won it for me was the Audis. The Audis team gear, their racing suits are clean. They're really nice.
Yeah.
You get to the team gear and you go on the team store, and it's something you would actually wear out. Like it just looks like a regular, and they're Adidas too, aren't they? Yes, they are. It's another Adidas outfit. And it just has the Audi and the Revolut on one side, and it's subtle, it's sleek, the colors are great. Best team kits.
Yeah.
Probably in a decade.
In a decade?
I would say that's probably the best team gear I've seen from any team in a long, long, long time.
Yeah. I'd probably agree with that. I did really like the Monza yellow. The yellow suits. Like that what's that? That must be 2024.
That was Carlos. That was 3
Again,
years
Carlos's
ago?
last. I think it was Carlos's last year. So
it was the year they had the it was 3 years ago. It was the year they had the white and yellow stripe or banding.
Yeah. That was a good black and yellow, and that was good. But Audi's really good.
Yeah.
I would agree with
that was it. It was just a little sidebar. Just wanted to go off of, but yeah, I can stop sharing here, so you don't see my banking information. No, I didn't have it up. It's fine.
So I mean, we're back. This is basically it for us. We are going to be posting again. What do we have going on? We got to do our predictions. We're going to have race testing reviews.
Yeah. Which I'm glad we didn't do our predictions this week, because I saw so many people with their predictions already. I'm like, the cars were falling apart. What are you doing? Like, it's the stupidest thing I've seen. They don't even know if they're going to run the same car. They don't even know if Mercedes is going to be able to keep that trick up their sleeves. We don't have no idea. So it's just ridiculous. But
a lot of betting so far is saying George is going to be champion. Alonso's up there.
Alonso's fourth. I think as of last week, I haven't checked any updated ones, but it was George, Max, Lando, Alonso. Alonso ahead of
Oscar
Piastri.
Yeah.
Oscar, I mean, you're putting
Lewis, Charles.
Yeah.
Ahead of everybody.
I get why you're not putting Kimi alongside George, and I get why you're not putting Hadjar alongside Max, but you can't not put Oscar alongside Lando if you're saying Lando's got the car for it, but then put Fernando in front of him.
Yeah.
That makes that Vegas. I don't get it. I don't get a lot of things today.
Yeah, that's fine. But so we will be back next week with a first week testing review. Maybe see if there's any news.
There will be news coming up. We'll have some.
We'll start to have some news this week. The only little bit of news that I can even think of remotely, but I think it's kind of been squashed, is that Madrid might not be ready.
That was last year, and then they said it was definitely going to be, and then maybe not, and the only other thing too is I think the testing in Bahrain is going to be kept under wraps. And it doesn't like there's limited airtime for certain things. I mean, how
Right.
many people are actually really watching it? The people who are actually going to care to watch it or have access because they're the team and they're going to be there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that makes no sense.
But we'll be here to kind of see who's looking good, but it is preseason testing. I mean, last year, Carlos Sainz had the best time for the testing
Yeah.
weekend. So we know how that went.
It's like an FP1 on a weekend. It
Doesn't
everybody
matter.
talks about who's first. It doesn't really matter.
It does not matter. But yeah, we will be back with you guys next week.
Yep. Grab a fresh set.
Bye.